Hey everybody, this is James from Underoath.
And I'm Tim from Underoath, and you're hanging out with Rob on Punkvideosrock.
I want to jump into those two records that you guys are touring on right now. And now that you guys are seasoned musicians, is there anything that you would change on the records today?
At times, yes. At other times, no. I still feel content and happy overall with how both those records turned out. And overall, when you're able to step back and look at it and have a feeling of content and happiness, you realize it was just best to let it be what it was.
And coming back to rehearsals for these songs, what was that experience like? Did you guys really have to learn them all over again, or did it just come naturally? And I know you guys are playing new songs that you've never played before.
Yeah, old songs that we've never played before.
Yeah, there we go.
But no, it was pretty good. I think 85% of it was kind of just dusting off the cobwebs and kind of getting back into the swing of it, and then the last 15 was a lot of work because there's a lot of thinking, stuff we've never thought of, stuff we've never, we recorded once and never played again, and so it was just really listening. But all in all, most of the set came together pretty quick, and then it was just really fine-tuning it.
You guys were a band when the era of the daily download was going on, Steven's Untitled Rock Show was going on. You guys were on TV, you guys were on the radio. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen these days. It's mainly just pop. It's just mainstream. How did that affect the band when you guys were growing up?
From personally or just career-wise?
Career-wise.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, Fuse and MTV and, those types of opportunities were a huge part of us being able to, to kind of do what we did. And I remember even Fuse had a Vans Warped Tour weekly show for 10 weeks straight during Warped Tour. So we got a lot of exposure through that stuff, and I don't know what it would look like if we didn't ever have that, but I can't assume that it didn't help, or did not help.
Now, is there a time that you guys actually reflect on, everything that's happened? Is there one particular event that you guys feel was the one that opened the doors for Underoath?
I think Warped Tour in 2004.
Okay.
There was a noticeable change from the start of that tour to the last date of that tour. And the reaction and the people attending and seeing what we did, I think we were able to that summer change a lot of people's minds and just kind of throw ourselves out into the masses at such a great platform as Warped Tour. So that was for sure career defining and helped launch our trajectory.
So prior to that, did you feel that Underoath was struggling to get a listen here and there from new people?
Yeah, I think that for us it was just really the band was doing so much all the time that we felt just kind of stagnant a bit. But it's been really cool to kind of come back and be able to have a bunch of people say, I've never seen you before, and things like that.
Right. Now, prior to you guys ending the band, I'm sure you guys had already written music or are constantly writing music. What happens to those songs that you guys didn't release on records or EPs or you name it?
They're everywhere. I'm sure some of it made it on some of the Sleepwave stuff. There's a lot of riffs floating around, but not really much. We don't really write anything until it's time to write. We're always noodling, play around at sound check, but normally the breadth of the writing and the assembling of actual songs that we would deem throwing out if we didn't use, we didn't have boatloads of actual songs, just a lot of ideas.
Now, experiencing these shows all over again, does it make you guys want to come back full throttle, or are you guys just testing the water to see what happens?
No, at this point, full throttle is not at all in my mind and or scope of thought. It's just an opportunity to revisit, two great records that we've had a lot of success off of, and give back in that way. Just all of us enjoying this time in our lives.
Right. And you guys are doing a festival today. What is it like to be playing a festival, practically headlining a festival, after not playing one for so long?
Yeah, it's awesome. The Day to Remember dudes are really good friends of ours. So we're from the same city, or same state rather, and just when they asked us to come play, we were more than pumped to just do it. And yeah, it's been really, really cool. Hopefully after our set, I'll have the same thoughts, but I think tonight will be really, really rad.